These are this afternoon's top stories. The Honorable Sean Richards wants a cohesive approach to governance, revolutionists defeated in Cuban elections, and earthquake causes fire in Taiwan. Good afternoon and welcome to ZIZ's Midday Newscast. Today is Monday, April 20th, 2015. I am JD Keynes. In news on the local scene,
it has been a real busy and challenging period. But I am up to the task, and with your support, the task will be completed.
That was Parliamentary Representative for Constituency 5, the Honorable Sean Richards, speaking to a room filled with constituents at a town hall meeting in Sandy Point. Minister Richards called on his constituents to offer suggestions on how their area can be further developed. Richards said he wants a cohesive approach to development.
I do not have all of the answers. I know that in particular when it comes to Sandy Point, there are a number of things that persons would like to see done in the community, but I await your suggestions. I want it to be a collaborative effort. Not as the representative for this constituency, I am the one dictating what is to be done in the community. The community is about all of us, and I'm looking forward for input from all of us.
That was Area Representative for Constituency 5, the Honorable Sean Richards. As the national football players continue their preparations for the important World Cup qualifier matches against El Salvador, Secretary General of the St. Kitts Nevis Football Association, SKNFA, Stanley Jacobs, believes there are broader benefits to be derived from the engagement. According to Jacobs, interest in the matchups is climbing as media representatives have begun to call and write seeking information about the team and the country. He said they have had inquiries from Germany, Argentina, and El Salvador newspapers about the state of St. Kitts and Nevis's football. He added, quote, "They want to know what is the level of our football, so the interest is there, the kind that is created when you have a match of this magnitude," end quote. But the interest in the encounter is not limited to the international media. Local corporate entities are seeking ways to cash in on the major event. Team St. Kitts Nevis will clash with Central American team El Salvador in what is expected to be keenly competitive two-match encounters on a home and away basis, even though El Salvador is ranked 27 places above St. Kitts and Nevis. The matches kick off on June 16th as both teams continue the process to make it to the 2018 FIFA World Cup to be played in Russia. Cable and Wireless will today be announcing what is being described as a groundbreaking partnership with the Caribbean Association of National Olympic Committees. According to a statement, the companies will be hosting an e-press conference on regional coverage for the 2016 Olympic Games. The press conference will be held at the Hyatt Regency Trinidad and will be streamed online to media houses across the Caribbean. Regionally, the first opposition candidates to stand in a Cuban election for decades have conceded defeat. Hildebrando Chaviano is an independent journalist and lawyer, and Uniel Lopez, a member of an outlawed political party, the Independent and Democratic Cuba Party. The two men were standing for places on local councils in Havana. Their election would have been unprecedented under Cuba's current single-party electoral system. Both Mr. Chaviano and Mr. Lopez said they had fallen too far behind in the count for a chance of victory. Both men had been running for seats on municipal assemblies that oversee local matters that include water supplies, street repairs, and insect fumigation. Municipal assemblies also nominate candidates for half the representatives on provincial assemblies. The provincial assemblies then nominate candidates for half the members of the National Assembly, which elects Cuba's ruling Council of State, which in turn elects the president. The other half of the candidates at municipal and provincial level are selected by a government electoral commission, ensuring continued Communist Party control. President Raul Castro began introducing gradual but wide-ranging economic reforms in 2010. 8 people have been killed at the headquarters of the fan club for one of Brazil's most successful football teams, Corinthians. Witnesses say 3 gunmen entered the club in the east of Sao Paulo. Police believe the killings were drug-related.
8 football fans were gunned down ahead of a semi-final match at the Corinthians fan club headquarters in Sao Paulo, police and local media reported Sunday. A Sao Paulo military police spokesman told AFP 7 people were shot dead at the Corinthians fan headquarters Saturday night and another later died in hospital. The shooting was confirmed by a Corinthians club official to AFP. The source noted the fan club is not affiliated with the official Corinthians football squad. Ahead of the team's semi-final game Sunday, the team tweeted "Mourning" in white letters on a black background, the team's colors. According to the news site G1, at least 2 armed men stormed the headquarters and executed 7 people. Victims were forced to lie together and then were shot, witnesses told G1. The team was playing Sao Paulo rival Palmeiras Sunday afternoon. Brazil football matches have been tainted by violence in the past. In February, police shot and killed a teenager when clashes erupted between rival football hooligans near Porto Alegre in the south of Brazil. About 30 people died in soccer violence in the country in 2013, reports say.
Internationally, 1 man died and another was hospitalized Monday after a fire caused by a powerful quake off Taiwan that set buildings shaking in the capital Taipei and sparked a short-lived tsunami warning in far southwestern Japan. Japanese forecasters had warned the 6.6 magnitude earthquake could cause a tsunami as high as 1 meter, 3 feet, affecting several islands in the Okinawa chain, but they lifted the alert around an hour later with no abnormal waves recorded. No damage was reported in Japan, but a 4-story apartment building in New Taipei City caught fire after an electrical box outside the block exploded in the quake. A 65-year-old man who lived in the building showed no signs of life at the scene, the fire service said. Another 18-year-old resident remains in hospital with smoke inhalation, but is not in a serious condition, the fire service said. Green, lush lawns, a status symbol in California, may soon become a thing of the past due to the latest round of water restrictions in the drought-hit state. More in this report.
Green, lush lawns in the Golden State, a common sight in California, though may soon become a thing of the past due to the latest round of water restrictions in the drought-hit state. RT's Lindsay France reports.
A set of mandates and government directives has squeezed California's water allocation and usage in response to the state's worst 4-year drought in living memory. Governor Jerry Brown just weeks ago issued orders to cut water use, mostly in cities, by 25%. The need for more regulation is in order to plug the gaping hole in this proverbial dam. It's made obvious in other ways. The Metropolitan Water District, responsible for water up to 19 million people, voted Tuesday to slash supplies given to cities by 15%. It would lead one to believe that washing dishes, watering lawns, and filling swimming pools were mostly to blame for the conundrum that Californians face right now. But the wastewater alone from oil and gas operations such as fracking, which involves the injection of water and chemicals deep into the ground, accounts for about 42 billion gallons, and that's enough to supply San Francisco for 3 years. So as the public weighs in on this issue and lifestyles are forced to accommodate the crisis, it's left many shaking their heads. Reporting in California's Central Valley, Lindsay France, RT.
Now to take a look at the weather. Winds are east to east southeast at 8 to 14 miles per hour. Seas are moderate with heights of 1.5 meters or 5 feet. In our weather summary, skies today will be sunny to partly sunny. Tonight, skies will be fair to partly cloudy, with shower activity, if any, to be light and brief. Temperatures of 26 degrees Celsius or 79 degrees Fahrenheit. The sun will set at 6:28 p.m. and the sunrise for tomorrow is expected at 5:51 a.m. And the weather presentation brings us to the end of ZIZ's Midday Newscast for today, Monday. I have been your presenter, JD Keynes. Thanks for tuning in. Have a great day.